pumpkin blanket, got my fall lights, fall pillow. It's fall, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla, and I am so glad that you came to my channel. Today's a little different. I usually do vlogs, but I've gotten some requests for Q&As on my Instagram DM and my Twitter DM, so I decided to sit down and just answer some of the most frequently asked questions. So I'm just gonna get right into it. If you see me looking down, it's because my questions are on my phone. The first one is, who is your mom and why is she famous? I get this constantly. If you're younger, you probably don't know about her, but if you ask your mom or your dad, I'm sure that they know who she is. Her name is Mary Lou Retton. She is the 1984 Olympic all-around gold medalist in artistic gymnastics. So she scored a perfect 10 on vault, Olympic champion. She was the first American woman to do it. The second question, I get this so often. Was I forced to do gymnastics? No. I was not forced to do gymnastics at all. As in fact, when I was in kindergarten, I decided to quit gymnastics and pursue other sports because my friends were doing it. So I did soccer and softball and basketball. And I also ran track in high school as well as gymnastics. And so I quit in kindergarten and my parents were totally fine with it. My dad actually coached all of my other teams that I was on. He coached my soccer team, he coached my basketball team. Yes, I did basketball. I know, I'm short. So actually I got back into gymnastics because my dad had said, you know, gymnastics builds great core strength. It would be great for your sports or athletics. And actually, as soon as I got back in it to try to build core strength or whatever, I ended up like absolutely loving it. So I stayed with it and did it throughout college at Baylor. The next question is, how old am I and how tall am I? I am 22 and I am 5'2". I wish I was a lot taller. Am I still in college? No. I graduated last May, which, self-promo, I did a move out vlog from my apartment in college that I lived with Kiara for 4 years. Kiara Nolan, she's incredibly talented athlete that was on my acrobatics and tumbling team. Graduated from Baylor with a PR, which stands for Public Relations degree in journalism. So, yep. Do I have a job? Yes. I work for the Houston Texans. I am an event services intern, and I'm absolutely loving it. It has been a blast working with people that are so great and so sweet. Do I have a boyfriend? Yes, and you met him in the last vlog. His name is Wyatt, and he goes to Baylor. He's a football player there, so he's a year younger than me. What sport did you do in college? When people ask me what sport I did, I usually just say gymnastics, because what I did was a branch of gymnastics. Artistic is bars, beam, floor, and vault. So that's your typical, you know, running and jumping on the vault table and swinging on bars and doing things on the balance beam. But what I did was called acrobatics and tumbling. Number one, it's an excellent opportunity for those who don't think that they have the skills for a D1 school. So my sister McKenna, she goes to LSU. Follow her channel, by the way. Shout out to you, girl. McKenna goes to LSU and she was so incredibly good. And I was not at that skill level, I'm just gonna be honest, I just wasn't as far as gymnastic skills. But my tumbling was strong and my height and my size was good for the sport that I chose to do. So acrobatics and tumbling, let me just get into it, is a branch of gymnastics. It combines both your tumbling in a regular gymnastics gym and also stunts. So cheerleaders can also benefit from this sport if they want to potentially get a scholarship. First of all, the mat, it's like a 1-inch foam mat, so there's no springs at all. So when you see these girls tumble on acrobatics and tumbling meets, there's no springs. They're just stupid talented. So there's multiple events. There's like, for instance, there's a pyramid event. So that's when you stack people on top of people on top of people. It's kind of like if you go to Cirque du Soleil and you see people doing handstands on top of people, like that's the kind of stuff we do. And we also tumble. So that's what I did. And I was a flyer, or a top, as they call it, in acrobatics and tumbling. This question drives me insane. I don't know why I get it, but I always I probably get this question at least once a week from people that don't really know me, is why is your last name Kelly? Guys, if your parents are married, okay? Just see this. If your parents are married, do you take your mom's last name, her maiden name, or do you take your dad's last name? You take your dad's last name. My mom's name is hyphenated. She is still married to my dad, so her new married name is Retton-Kelly because she wanted to save it on her name, obviously, because that kind of goes with her job and stuff. But my dad's last name is Kelly, so I am Shayla Kelly. I'm not Shayla Retton or Shayla Retton Kelly. Favorite stores to shop at? I get this so often. I love, well, if I'm not in, like, honestly, I'm never really like dressed up cute unless I have like a reason to be. I'm usually in athletic clothes, so anything from Nike, Lululemon, honestly, I go to Marshall's and get workout stuff there. Like, really anything that's comfortable, that's kind of like my thing. But if I want to be cute, Urban Outfitters, Free People, Planet Blue, Topshop, sometimes Forever 21. I'm one of those people it's a hit or miss for me, especially with pants. I can't ever find pants in my size. It's just terrible. Do I have any weird or hidden talents? I actually do. I think this is a really good way to end this video. If you know me and you're watching this video right now, you know exactly what I'm about to do, but I can actually talk and sing inside of my mouth, and I did it for all kinds of talent shows growing up, and I'm so embarrassed about it, but now I have to do it since I told you I can talk inside my mouth. There you have it. That's my talent. Will get me nowhere in life, but makes people laugh, so I always do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am gonna start posting once a week. This is really different for me, so let me know if you like this kind of sit down and chat kind of video. Be sure to subscribe and comment on this video any kind of questions you guys have, and I'll answer them.